What if I told you that one of the most loved, most hyped up burger chains in America started with just 2 people, a tiny drive-thru stand, and 0 investors? This isn't a story about overnight success or viral marketing. This is the story of In-N-Out Burger, a brand that built a cult-like following by breaking all the rules of the fast food industry. Before In-N-Out became a West Coast legend, its founders, Harry and Esther Snyder, had a simple dream: to serve fresh, never-frozen burgers. In 1948, this idea was revolutionary. While other restaurants were embracing frozen patties and mass production to get food out faster, the Snyders chose a different path. Their journey is a powerful lesson in vision, struggle, and an unwavering commitment to quality in a world obsessed with speed. Let's rewind to the beginning. Harry Snyder, born in 1913, grew up in California during a time when opportunities were scarce. He learned early on that success wasn't handed to you. It was earned through hard work, meticulous attention to detail, and the courage to take risks. His wife Esther shared his entrepreneurial spirit and became his indispensable partner in turning their shared dream into a reality. Together, they weren't just looking to open another restaurant. They were determined to redefine what fast food could be. In 1948, in the small town of Baldwin Park, California, they opened the very first In-N-Out. It was a humble 10-stool burger stand with a simple drive-thru. But what was happening inside that small kitchen was anything but ordinary. While the rest of the industry was cutting corners, Harry and Esther insisted on using only the freshest ingredients. Every single burger was made to order. Think about that for a moment. In an era where efficiency meant pre-cooking and freezing, they chose the harder, slower path. Their menu was refreshingly simple: hamburgers, cheeseburgers, fries, and shakes. That's it. No confusing combo deals, no limited time offers. Just a few items, done exceptionally well. The beef was always fresh, never frozen, and ground on site. The potatoes for the fries were peeled and cut right in the kitchen. Customers tasted the difference immediately. That little burger stand quickly became a local favorite. It wasn't just about the food, it was about the experience. People trusted In-N-Out. They knew they were getting a quality meal, served with a smile, in a spotlessly clean environment. Word of mouth was their only marketing, and it spread like wildfire. As their popularity grew, you might think the next logical step was rapid expansion. But Harry and Esther did the opposite. They intentionally slowed things down. They refused to franchise, a decision that baffled many in the business world. Why turn down easy money? Because for them, it was never just about the money. It was about control. By owning every single location, they could ensure that their high standards for quality and service were met, without exception. Each new restaurant was handpicked and meticulously managed. This philosophy of slow, deliberate growth allowed them to build a foundation of consistency that would become their greatest asset. Then, in the 1970s, something magical happened that would cement In-N-Out's cult status. The secret menu was born. It started organically, with customers and employees coming up with their own custom orders. The most famous of these, the animal-style burger and fries, became an unlisted legend. This wasn't a marketing gimmick. It was a genuine reflection of their customer-focused culture. It created a sense of being an insider, of belonging to a special club. This shared secret encouraged people to come back again and again, eager to try new combinations and share their discoveries with friends. To this day, the secret menu is a huge part of In-N-Out's allure and a symbol of its creative, collaborative spirit. By the 1980s, In-N-Out had a solid presence across Southern California. They weren't the biggest chain, not by a long shot, but they were generating incredible customer loyalty and steady, reliable revenue. The Snyders' core principles of quality, cleanliness, and simplicity had proven to be a winning formula. While competitors were in a frantic race to expand across the country and the globe, In-N-Out stayed its course. The founders instinctively understood that creating scarcity would make their brand even more desirable. By limiting their locations primarily to California, they turned a trip to In-N-Out into a special event, a destination. This strategy fueled a loyal following that would later explode on social media, with people proudly posting photos of their double-doubles as a badge of honor. But In-N-Out's success story isn't just about the burgers. It's also about the people who make them. From the very beginning, the company built a remarkable culture around its employees. They offered competitive wages, well above the industry average, along with real opportunities for career growth. Many of In-N-Out's managers started as entry-level associates. Every single team member, from the person taking your order to the cook at the grill, is trained to uphold the brand's core values: freshness, service, and integrity. This investment in their people created a happy, motivated workforce, which translated directly into the consistent, friendly service that customers have come to expect at every single location. The 1990s marked a new chapter. In 1992, the first In-N-Out outside of California opened its doors in Las Vegas. It was a calculated risk, but it paid off spectacularly. Fans traveled from all over just to get a taste, proving that the brand's appeal wasn't limited to its home state. The devotion was real. By keeping the company private and family-owned, the Snyder family has been able to protect this unique culture. They then never had to answer to shareholders demanding they cut costs or compromise on quality for the sake of short-term profit. This independence is the secret ingredient that has preserved the brand's soul. Today, In-N-Out has over 400 locations across a handful of western states, including California, Nevada, Arizona, Utah, Texas, and Oregon. Compared to giants like McDonald's with tens of thousands of restaurants worldwide, their footprint is tiny. And yet, In-N-Out consistently tops the charts as one of the best fast food chains in America. It generates billions in annual revenue and inspires a level of fanaticism that other brands can only dream of. So, what is the secret? It's not just one thing. It's the philosophy woven into every aspect of the business. It's the sizzle of a fresh patty hitting the grill. It's the sight of an employee hand-cutting potatoes. It's the friendly hello you get when you walk in the door. It's a promise made over 75 years ago by Harry and Esther Snyder that has never been broken. A promise of freshness, consistency, and respect for the customer. From a single drive-thru in Baldwin Park to a multi-billion-dollar empire, the story of In-N-Out is a testament to the power of doing things differently. It proves that focusing on quality over quantity and values over quick profits can create a brand with unmatched loyalty and cultural impact. The legacy of Harry and Esther Snyder isn't just about delicious burgers. It's a masterclass in business. It's about building something real, something people genuinely love and trust. For any entrepreneur out there wondering how a small dream can become a cultural phenomenon, look no further than In-N-Out, a private, family-owned chain that changed fast food forever, one fresh, perfect burger at a time. By the 2000s, In-N-Out had become more than just a burger joint. It was a cultural phenomenon. Even though it was mostly a West Coast thing, its fame stretched across the country, making national chains green with envy. Their secret? Quality over quantity. Every time a new In-N-Out was announced, it was a major event. Fans would literally drive for hours, all for that legendary double-double. Those fresh-cut fries, and a real ice cream shake. It was an experience you couldn't get just anywhere. A huge part of the In-N-Out mystique is its secret menu. What started as casual slang for insiders quickly became a core part of the brand's identity. Suddenly, everyone was in on the secret. Ordering your burger animal style or protein style felt like you were part of an exclusive club. And then there's the Flying Dutchman, just 2 patties and 2 slices of cheese. It's the ultimate low-carb, no-fuss option. These special orders weren't just about customization. They built a community. People would share their favorite combinations online, turning a simple meal into a shared cultural experience. Social media just poured gasoline on that fire, making In-N-Out a viral sensation that bridged generational gaps. Everyone from your grandma to your little cousin knew what animal style meant. So, how did In-N-Out manage to stay so successful and so true to itself for all these years? The answer lies in its family ownership. The Snyder family has always kept a tight grip on the company, ensuring their original values were never compromised. We're talking fresh, never frozen ingredients. Everything made to order, and service with a genuine smile in a spotlessly clean restaurant. While other fast food giants were franchising and expanding at lightning speed, often letting quality slip, In-N-Out took its time. This deliberate, measured growth meant they could maintain their high standards at every single location. This consistency built an ironclad sense of trust with their customers. You knew that an In-N-Out burger in Arizona would be just as amazing as one in California. It wasn't just fast food. It was a reliable, high-quality experience you could count on every single time. Another key ingredient to their success is how they treat their employees. In-N-Out invests heavily in training. Every single crew member, from the person grilling your burger to the store manager, goes through rigorous training to uphold the company's strict standards. They're known for paying their employees well above minimum wage and offering great benefits, which leads to happy, dedicated staff who stick around. This isn't just good for the employees. It's great for business. When you walk into an In-N-Out, you're usually greeted by someone who is friendly, efficient, and genuinely seems to enjoy their job. This positive atmosphere is a huge part of the overall experience and another reason why people keep coming back. It reinforces the idea that In-N-Out is different, that they care about people, both customers and staff. In recent years, In-N-Out has masterfully used its cultural status to stay relevant in a fast-changing world. They don't need massive advertising campaigns. Their fans do the marketing for them. They sell cool, retro-style merchandise like t-shirts and hats that people are actually proud to wear. Their social media presence is more about engaging with their community than pushing promotions. They let the love for the brand speak for itself, and it speaks volumes. Just look at Yelp or Google reviews. Their locations consistently get top marks. People don't just rave about the food. They talk about the whole experience, the lightning-fast service, the cheerful staff, and the comforting feeling of a brand that hasn't sold out or changed what made it great in the first place. It's a testament to a company that understands its identity and sticks to its guns. Today, In-N-Out has over 400 locations across California, Nevada, Arizona, Texas, Utah, Colorado, and Oregon. It's a multi-billion-dollar company, but it still feels like that neighborhood burger stand. Its influence goes way beyond the West Coast. Fans all over the world follow the brand online, swapping secret menu tips and passionately debating whether the fries are better well done or regular. Despite its relatively small footprint compared to the giants of the industry, In-N-Out is consistently ranked as one of America's most beloved and iconic fast food brands. It's a powerful reminder that you don't need to be everywhere to be a legend. The legacy of Harry and Esther Snyder is crystal clear. They built an empire on a simple, honest idea: serve great food with a great attitude. They proved that integrity and quality can lead to incredible, lasting success. From that one tiny drive-thru in Baldwin Park, California, to a powerhouse brand, the In-N-Out story shows us that patience, a commitment to your core values, and a relentless focus on quality can turn a humble dream into a cultural icon that spans generations. For anyone looking to build a business, or for anyone who just loves a great success story, In-N-Out offers a powerful blueprint. It's more than just burgers and fries. It's a lesson in building loyalty, earning trust, and creating a brand that truly endures. The Snyder's vision, executed with meticulous care, proved that you can achieve greatness by just doing the fundamentals perfectly, over and over again. It's a simple recipe, but as In-N-Out has shown, it's the most powerful one of all. If you enjoyed this story and want to uncover more real journeys behind America's biggest brands, subscribe to Rise Chrono. Here, we explore the true stories of the visionaries, entrepreneurs, and iconic companies that are shaping our world. Thanks for watching.